Today, I have come to what I consider to be one of the most magical, best kept geological secrets in the lower North Island of New Zealand. So this is on the road south from the mountains, from the volcanoes towards Wellington, about half an hour south of Taihape, off into the rural part of the Rangitike River area. As you can see, the floor of this woodland here is covered with these huge spherical concretionary boulders. And from my point of view, I think these are as magnificent and as special as the famous Moeraki boulders in the South Island. The sides of the valley here are mudstone, which is about 2 to 3 million years old. So these spectacular mudstone cliffs are made of sediment that was laid down in the bottom of the sea at about 50 to 150 meters of water depth. And so these concretionary boulders were formed within that sediment. However, when you look at these boulders close up, they're not actually made of mudstone, they're made of sandstone. So there must have been lenses or layers of sandy material within this mudstone. So concretions like this are formed when groundwater percolates through the sediment, dissolves some of the shelly material to create calcium carbonate in solution. At the center of these sandstone concretions, sometimes you can see a softer chunk of mudstone which would have formed the nucleus around which they developed. So they take a long time, perhaps many thousands of years, to develop within the sediment. And eventually, when the material is uplifted and exposed by erosion, the concretions are much harder than the surrounding mudstone and sandy layers, and so they are preserved as isolated boulders like this. It's actually a bit of a mystery how these boulders are all gathered together in such a concentration in this one area. Could it be that the river has washed them down and they've gathered as in a kind of eddy in some way? Or have they formed right here where we find them? Or have they rolled off the surrounding slopes and kind of been focused together at the center of a cirque of cliffs? So that's all a bit of a mystery. Here we've got a tree that has grown right up through the center of a concretion and fragmented it into several big pieces around its roots. Some of these concretions have just split in half, like an apple in two pieces. So with that geological background, let's just admire some of these boulders in the beautiful dappled light of a fairly sunny day.